Wow. Oh my days. Yo. Good evening all. A lot of games happening again tonight. Let's first start with Crystal Palace. You know, because of their league game against Liverpool in the cup final, they had an outstanding game that they had to play, and it was played tonight, and they won. It was against Crystal Palace, and Newcastle beat them 5-0. And if you're looking into it, they have become a giant since 2025. I mean, they've been scoring goals free flow, and I can say on authority that currently they have the best midfield combination in the Premier League right now. I bet anything can argue about that. Yeah, so with their midfield of Jolinton, Bruno Guimaraes, and then Tonali, you know, he was banned for betting his back, and now we are seeing the potentials. Why Newcastle paid that sum of 50 million plus for him. They are ripping up trees everywhere. Yeah, so they won 5-0. And we all know that Eddie Howe has been sick. He had pneumonia and he's still at the hospital, but his assistant and other coaching staff took over affairs, and Jason Tyndall was in the dugout as the manager who marshaled up 5-0 pass, 4-1 pass Man United, and then tonight they won 5-0 again. Yeah, so let's get into the next one. The Champions League. Yes, the Champions League is back, and first leg, Inter Milan went to Bayern Munich and then won 2-1. So this was the second leg that everyone was expecting Bayern Munich to do something. But looking at Bayern Munich, their injury list that they've got, the key players missing, Upamecano missing, Musiala missing, and some key 1 or 2 players. They all played a part to their side. But I asked myself, even if those players were available, would they still be able to beat this Inter team? I doubt. Yeah, so credit to Inter for taking this second leg to a draw and to qualify on aggregate 4-3 aggregate. Yeah, they did well. And one particular player that I was impressed with is a former Bayern Munich player who was deemed as no good enough for Bayern and was shipped out. Is Pavard. Yeah, Pavard, Neved also. Yeah, so he played a massive role in this game tonight. Yeah, so it's Inter Milan versus Barcelona in the semis that is to come weeks ahead. Yeah, and the other one is my people from Spain. Yeah, it's the people from the Madrid, the Istomole people. Yeah, I mean, before this game, mandems were on every social platform, players, fans, ex-players, all bragging, try to intimidate us now. Oh, Bernabeu, tonight we're gonna close it so that all the noise will not go out, it will remain. I was like, bro, this looks like a rice cooker. You know, when you're cooking rice and you put the lid on it, it cooks very well. I won't lie to you. Yeah, if you want to cook rice with a rice cooker, you have to close it. And that was the stadium how Madrid did to Arsenal. They really closed it. They didn't want people to hear they're beating Arsenal. Arsenal will be crying and be wailing about, Yeah, so they closed it and they ended up crying themselves there. Man, I don't know what to say. I'm really happy. That's impressive performance from Arsenal into this time. Everyone, wrote Arsenal off before even the first fixture. They weren't favourite on paper, by form and everything. Though Madrid has not been in a decent form of late, but Champions League is always Madrid, so that was where people were put in. But for me, where I sit, for a team to do a 3-goal down comeback, it's not this Madrid's team. No, I don't see them as equipped that can worry team. Yeah, if you see a team that is well equipped that can do comeback, when you watch the first leg, you could know that there were signs that the team is weak. It's not just that they didn't play. Sometimes you lose, but you see that you play very well, but you still lose. That sort of credit sort of losing. But this time it wasn't that way. Saka was on toast again. He was turning players down, sitting them down. But I'm not gonna talk about his penalty. I've seen people on the social media already ranting about him missing Heroes penalty, whatever. We don't care about that. We are not here for that. We are here to pick Arsenal up. We are here to pick Arteta up. We are here to pick Premier League up in the Champions League. So as it stands, there's one team from each country. England, our representative is Arsenal. In Spain, their representative is Barcelona. In Italy, their representative is Inter Milan. And then in France, their representative is PSG. So PSG play Arsenal in the first semis. But my problem is, Partey, what sort of childish thing was that? When you know that you have a huge chance of going to the next round, why do that for that yellow card? Just go clean, do your job. Don't KO, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. We need you in the semis. So Partey will be missing due to suspension, but I don't know how Arteta is gonna make things, because I heard that Jorginho is also out injured. So I don't know the makeshift. I trust Arteta. When he wasn't having striker, when Kai Havertz was out, he made a makeshift of bringing Mikel Merino into attack as a false 9 or striker. Yeah, so maybe, I don't know, maybe he'll put Zinchenko in midfield, or I don't know what he'll do, or he will put Mikel Merino in midfield and then he'll put Waneri up. I don't know what he'll do, but let's see. It's going to be an exciting semis to watch. We all know that they played in the group stages before, but this is a different preposition of PSG team. Now PSG is different from the group stages PSG, and we are expecting a good game again, few weeks to come. And Barcelona, people were thinking they are unbeatable, but last night Dortmund showed that they are beatable. Yes, they are very beatable. They can beat them. Defensively, I don't think they are really good. They are intact like that. But attacking wise, they are there. They've got the numbers, goals, and you got the statistics to back them. So with Inter Milan, it's not going to be an easy fixture. All Inter Milan needs to do is to do their clean sheet and nick their one goal. Yeah, and see what the second leg will bring about. And maybe Barcelona also attack and get a goal. We'll see whichever way it goes. Yeah, so my Madrid fans, I hope you have a good evening. Enjoy. Don't talk too much. Yeah, you talk too much. Social platform, we're all over. We'll do a comeback until the end. And at the end, and